welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to our next series here of the night, to our round of 16 match. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ultra Love, we have our South Korean Terran player, the Blue Terran, representing Team Liquid. It is Cure. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the Red Terran player, representing the Platinum Heroes. It is Nicoract. And you know what time it is. If you're in the chat, it is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck. Best of luck in the chat as the Gamba is available. Let's go. And best of luck. Cure is going to be the favorite player coming into this, but I can see Nicoract forcing the ace match and even causing an upset. We have seen him bring down players of the caliber of Cure in the past. We'll see if he can do it again. Pressure is on. Now, Cure has been hyper-aggressive so far this broadcast, especially against Neo, just going for 2 base all-ins time and time again. And we'll see how Nicoract does respond. We'll see if he was watching as well. Curious. I'm curious. Go. As our players are building up, double gas open out of Nicoract, double gas open out of Cure. So far mirrored build, both players going for faster factories, both players going for delayed CCs. We'll keep an eye on them. We'll see if we do deviate at any time, at any moment. We'll keep an eye on our 2 Terrans. First Reaper does move out. Bold move out of Cure to move out with that first Reaper. Does rally across the map. Nicoract getting CC on location, so is Cure. Reaper dips into the main, going for the SCV. And alas, Nicoract does pull away in time. Whew. Factory's going to be delayed by a couple of seconds. Only by a couple. It's delayed. Here, Cure does pull away. Building up his own 1-1-1, and now we can settle it. Again, it was a cheeky move and risky move to move out with that first Reaper. Right back in. Dipping back into that main base. Ooh, getting the SCV. Just barely does snipe. It does pull away. Likewise, Nicoract going for his own 1-1-1 as well. No early reactor, so not reactor Reaper Hellion, just initially Reaper Hellion to maintain, to contain, to keep up before transitioning out of this. Into bio. Into marine production. Here we are, just going to be settling in. Our first medevac is on the way. This is our first sign of aggression from the side of Cure. Going for his own drop. Nicoract, meanwhile, going for something more standard, going for his own Raven, I would imagine. Tech dive is done. Nicoract does dive in. Waste a shot, though. Yeah, Hellion volley on the other side. Cure does hold, and now it's time to counterattack. Ending up with the Cyclone. Does counterattack Nicoract. He now has that much less to defend, which is going to be concerning. Thankfully, he has his own defensive Cyclone. He is set up back at home. Cure looking for another way in. Nicoract, he's ready for it. I don't think Nicoract did see the medevac, but is in position nonetheless. It's local and takes out a marine. Trades 1-for-1. But the Cyclone takes a lot of damage. Oh no! The Cyclone takes a lot of hits and it will go down. Massive pick off. Cyclone does fall. Raven under fire. Oh my god. Very clutch control there out of Cure. Does pick up in time. Does pull away. And he does rally. He rallies across the map. He's going for that position. He's going for the production. Again, we saw this position being made use of last time against Neo. Tank is on the way. Third TC for Nicoract. But Cure is getting that much closer. He wants the Marines. Oof. And Master Shot goes off. Marines take a massive hit. From here, Curie retreats. Getting into reactor Viking production. Into stim. And we are waiting for that second starport. Is Curie going to 2-base all in again? I mean, he's done so. No, he's not. Third CC on location. He's containing his opponents. He's going for the third CC. Is being greedy and is building up towards a longer game. Building up towards a longer game state. More actions being thrown down here for Nicoract. It's building up. They dip in. Tanks, they will siege. Ooh, they barely will get the tank. Water Charge going to be thrown down, but alas, the Ravens, they do fall. Oh my god. The Ravens, they get sniped. Better trade here for Cure. And GG gets called just like that. He breaks through the defensive line. Both players were expanding. Both players were getting their CCs, but Cure, he finds an opening. I mean, sniping that Raven was brutal, getting the tanks as well. And with that, Cure takes a win. GG. GG, well played. Both players didn't really intend for the game to end then and there, but Cure, he found an opening with what little he had and did overwhelm. Did overwhelm then and there. We're now getting into game number 2, and the pressure is now on Nicoract to bounce back. We'll see if he can recover. See if he can recover here. So we're getting into our next game. Getting into game number 2. And game 2 is going to be on Whispers of Gold. Okay, it's going to be one of the smaller maps of the map pool, an aggressive map as well. And now I expect to see some more aggression out of Nicoract this time. So to see it from our red Terran instead, but here we go. We're loading into game 2, and this morning in the bottom right hand corner of Whispers of Gold, we have the South Korean Terran player, the blue Terran representing Team Liquid, leading the series 1-0. It is Cure. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have the red Terran player for the Platinum Heroes. It is Nicoract. And again, after what happened in game 1, I expect Nicoract to be the aggressor this time and much more assertive in game number 2, as typically his go-to style, and especially on Whispers of Gold, this is where he can thrive. I mean, aggression in general can thrive on this map. The map is smaller, is shorter, much more vulnerable, much more exposed spaces. We'll see who's able to pop up first. Who is able to pop up? Go. As once again, we see double gases, which is no surprise. Double gas from both players, so far mirrored builds, same as the previous game. We do have reactor first out of Cure, so we do have a bit of a deviation, and the SCV will scout and will confirm. Now, seeing this reactor tells Nicoract not to move out with his Reaper, because he knows if he moves out with that Reaper, he's going to run into 2 instead. Like, there's going to be a Reaper advantage for Cure. So Nicoract has to be very wary with his first Reaper. Likewise, a factory follow-up here on the way for both players. Reactor is now done, and 2 Reapers are on the way. 2 Reapers are on the way. Now, this is a risky maneuver here by Nicoract. He can move out to try to punish the CC on location. He knows that there is a small window in time where there is 0 Reapers. That is true. He has to be real fast and real quick to pull away. And can he get the SCV? Oh, gets one. Gets one SCV and he has to get out of here. He has to pull away. Has to cheese it. does pull out, and here comes Cure. But again, so far, good timing. Good timing here by Nicoract. Again, he knows that there was a small window here before there was any units for Cure. He gets the hell out of there. Pulls back, pulls away. Knows not to be active. And Cure, he will continue Reactor Reaper Heli production. So Cure, he's gained map control. Nicoract, he has the faster health. I say that. The armies that do clash. Nicoract did shoot first. But still trades out 1-for-1. Hellion for a Hellion. Nicoract pulls away. Behind this, getting to zone 1-1-1. Likewise, so is Cure. Cure building up even further. Cure, he knows he has the Reaper advantage. Ooh, and we'll take down a Reaper. Yeah, he gets one. Nicoract, he's in trouble here. Yeah, he's being overwhelmed. Again, just a little bit too active on the map. He knew that he was going to be down in army supply. The CC is going to be denied. And this is brutal. This is brutal damage here. 3 SCVs going down. Massive delay in the command center. Across the map, Cure, he's happily mining. He takes a massive lead. And Nicoract, he's stuck in the main. He's stuck in the main base. Again, he was just a little bit too assertive. He was just a little bit too cavalier out on the map. He was overwhelmed. And Nicoract's in a rough position. He's in a rough position here. Just a massive delay. Now moves down to low ground. You're rallying across the map, actually. That I wasn't expecting, but okay. Rallying out Marines. This early on, there is no tank. True, Nicoract, he can be broken. And there we go. What are we waiting for? Waiting for the tank. The tank has arrived. Cure boosting in. Annual Siege. And the boys are being pulled all the time that gets placed, but last was just being overwhelmed. Cure, he takes a GG, gets called. Cure gaining too much momentum too early on, and Cure will claim the series 2-0. GG. GG, well played. Cure, he has been so aggressive here today. Both against Neo and against Nicoract as well. Just hyper aggression out of Cure. Cure, he overwhelms both Terran players and both series, and with that, Cure, he'll advance on to the quarterfinals. Question becomes, who's he playing against? Who is he up against here? Exclamation mark B in the chat to have a look yourselves.